You know, as we said, resources is getting depleted. It was in the north that we have cattle, and then resources in the north is getting depleted more than what we have in the south. In terms of the resources that you think a cattle rearer will have, is the grass. They need to feed their animal. You know, some people are saying that they need to, do some kinds of pastoralism. They have their own pasture where they go, but it's not. It's different from what we have in the developed country. I was talking about diversity. Diversity in the sense that the kind of cattle they have there is not what we have here. The cattle they have there, they are good converters of feeds. They can feed within a short area, and then they get converted to flesh, and they are doing fine. But here down here, they are not good converters, and that's where you need a lot of resources, more especially the feed for them to cope with before they can grow, before they can thrive. So those people in the north that are rearing cattle, maybe you call them Fulani. Not only all of them, the cattle Fulani. There are some other, you see, sometimes it used to baffle me when they say that, oh, the Fulanis are from the north, Hausas are from the north. We are getting misconception of it. Because when you go to Sokoto, and then you move a little bit down to Kebbi, where you have the Yauri, then you have the Zulus. When you call the Zulus and Yauri Hausa, they will tell you that they are not. That they are not Hausa, they are Zulu, they are Yauri. So what it means is that for them to have been there, they have reason why God put them there. And they have been living harmoniously before. Likewise, when you see the cattle people coming down, it's because their resources over there is depleted. And they are coming where you have good pasture. Look at the trough, Niger and Benue. I have moved from Kebbi to Taraba, driving, I myself, and then studying that valley bottom. The thing never dried, and there you have grass being produced all over the year. So if that a place is depleted, what do you expect the Fulani to do? They will come down to places like Niger State. They come to where you have this trough. They will come to Kogi. Then they will go to Benue. From Benue, they go to Taraba. That's why you have them there. All of them are competing for that scarce resource that is scarce.
Some people say that climate change is one of the factors that is causing the conflict between both farmers and herders. What's your thought about this?
Yeah, it's the climate change. You know what is the climate change? It's because we abuse nature. That's it. Assuming that we allow that bad services to stay as God has put it, we do not deplete the resources that God has created, then the nature will not change. What we mean by climate change is that you've depleted a resources within a specific place, and then God has put in such a way that where the environment He has created, this is the kind of thing that will be there. But if a factor is removed, you know, we economists, we always say cetera paribus, that is all things being equal. But if the things are not equal again, there is an error, and that's the reason why you see this Fulani coming down. Where the grass is depleted, they will come down to where there is grass to feed. And then why did we have that? Because their place already depleted. Trees have been felling. They fell tree. They remove all those biomass. The soil is not fertile. Every degradation is there, and that's why the nature is not equal again. All the other things that need to make that nature to be as God has created is there, and that's the reason why you have climate change. It has changed. But now those people over there will now start to compete, and that competition is that, oh, let me live where you have that, and then I come down to where I can sustain myself. And that's why you have many of them around that Niger and Benue state feeding, because that place is still conserved, not utilized.